Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Downtime with Downstar, episode 227. And today we're here with Michael Minhares of Mark's Cards. Mike, what's up, bro?
What's up, Frank? Thanks for having us.
Dude, hell yeah. Thanks for coming, man. It's crazy, dude.
Yeah, no, I mean,
life is crazy.
It is. I tell you, wake up one day, you don't know. I tell you, it was just waking up, and I'm like, oh, Frank, and then let's jump on this, and what do you know? Like 72 hours later, here
So
we are.
wild. Yeah. So quick backstory, guys. Mike and I actually grew up together for probably about at least like 5 years, because I was always moving around. But that was probably the time that like I had like a real childhood, where it was like, you know, the childhood with the neighborhood and the neighborhood kids and stuff. And
was it 5 years?
It was it wasn't that long. It might have been just a little bit over that.
Yeah,
but,
it's all through your teenage years.
Yeah. But then we ended up moving like to the other side.
Other side of
And
town.
the other side of town, dude.
Was it a neighborhood? Was it the same? The neighborhood?
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Kind of, but like when we all lived next door, so it was me and my sisters, and then next door to us was the Hathaways.
Yeah.
And then across the street was Hector and Vanessa, the Rubios, and then you were next door to them, and then your cousins in the
Across the
cul-de-sac. So it was like, dude, whenever we would get back home from school or whatever, we would just all kick it, and like that was so fun, dude.
Dude, there had to have been, 15, 20 of us?
Exactly,
Easy.
dude. And you don't see that shit anymore, dude.
No. You drive through any neighborhoods these days, they're
Empty.
not kids hanging out and
Empty.
playing ball, or it could be anything.
Yeah. And when we just moved to Cam, so my son, he ended up meeting some friends over there, and they're like skateboarding every day. And I'm like, hell yeah, dude. At least he's getting some sort of like that childhood, you know?
Yeah, no, it's culture. You
Yeah.
know, it's like anything, as we grew up, I know as kids, it's like that's all we knew, and it was super important as obviously as we're growing up now.
Yeah.
You know,
definitely. Dude.
as we're growing up now, you kind of see it. You're like, dang, I'm so thankful that we could all like have those moments together instead of doing who knows what.
Yeah. It's funny because my sister, she converted like one of the little cassette tapes to DVD, and it's an old video, and it shows like Vanessa and Hector and Jared, and then we're just like playing karate in the backyard.
Dude.
That was before technology, man.
We even had like those bop it hand things. We used to just do some crazy stuff.
Let me play with that, dude.
Yeah, crazy stuff.
Yeah, but even back then, that's what you were into. Baseball cards.
Yeah, no, that's, growing up, obviously, as we were growing up, playing our street games and whatnot, obviously collecting was, super important to kind of me. And it was like a part of the game, as close as you can get to the game with the players and whatnot.
Yeah.
So, it helped. I played sports. So my mom would obviously treat us, if we did well in sports, with some cash, and we'd go right down to Jolly Spirits right there in Waimea. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Did you ever steal from Jolly Spirits?
No, heck no. You know why? Because the dude had a running tab for us.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so my dad would go pay him every Friday.
No, I never stole from there, but I finessed Jared to steal.
Did you? Those guys still own the place.
Really?
Oh, yeah, they're still there.
Oh, shout out to them, dude. I haven't been there in years.
Once as I really, took it to the next level, with the collecting, actually, they were kind of like the home turf back.
No way.
Oh, yeah. Like, you got to remember, back in 2000, my brother passed in 2017. In 2018, even then, I mean, they had boxes and packs, and they were there.
Yeah.
Nobody was getting no. So it was like the hometown hub. And you know what? Wherever you got those boxes from, major heat in those boxes.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
That's dope.
Took the collection to the next level.
Speaking of heat, I got a whole box right here from like 94.
Oh, 94. Oh, those are the heydays.
Those are some old stuff, man.
Yeah, those are the heydays.
Yeah, dude, I remember we would we would go around the neighborhood and like knock door to door and say that we were in the Boy Scouts collecting cans.
Yeah.
So we would get bags of cans, and then we would take them right there to trade wins to get a change for cash, and then we would go buy baseball cards. Baseball cards, like Marvel cards.
I still think about that recycling center, of how much we got back in that recycling center.
We were saving the world, dude.
Yeah, we were saving the world and not even knowing it. at a young age, and you know what, it worked because our houses were right there, the park was right there, and the park was extremely active.
Yeah, dude.
So cans were everywhere. So we just, you know, any which way.
The
Jolly
Hustle,
Spirits,
bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to them, dude. That's where the hustle started, though.
It did, back
For
on
sure,
7th
dude.
Street. Yeah, back on 7th Street. You know, it's like our parents just let us outside, or, you know, left us outside till the street lights came on.
Yeah.
Right? And
Yeah.
then you just go home. And
Now
that's
that
the
you
next
think
day.
about it, dude, it's like I would just be gone. My parents would not know where I was at all.
No.
And it wasn't even a thing.
No.
Like I would just come home.
Your homework's
and
done.
that's it. Yeah.
And you come back. Yep.
But now I couldn't even imagine if my son didn't have his phone. You know, how am I going to get a hold of him? Where's he at? Like, what's he doing?
Right.
I would be tripping, but I think his parents just cared less back then.
Well, you know what? A lot is I don't know. It's like evolution. You know, it's crazy to think back, and it hadn't been that long. But in all reality, I mean, think about it. We were in high school. We had beepers.
Yeah.
So
That's right, dude. Yeah, I don't even know if I had a cell phone in high school.
No, it was the beeper because you would get the 10 cents and walk to the library right there and use the payphone.
10 cents, dude.
And you
That's
better know the
crazy.
number.
Yeah. So we graduated in 2003.
Yep.
Dude. What is that?
18 years ago.
18. That's fucking crazy,
Yes.
dude. Time flies, man.
Well, think about it. It's probably been about 18 years since we've seen each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably about then, dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
because after I moved out of the neighborhood, I mean, we just split. And when you're like, when you don't even have a cell phone, no social media or anything, like, if you just lose connection with somebody, that you just really don't talk to them
No.
much. You
And
know?
you just hope that when you see them again, that you built good enough connections.
yeah,
That you can kind of go back. You
yeah,
know?
hell
That's
yeah.
the key.
Good memories. Dude,
Yeah,
but-
because now they could post stuff on Instagram and all that stuff, but you know, it's like, no, you got to have some true memories with people back in the day.
yeah, definitely. And then sometimes I wonder, like, if I remember things correctly too.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
true.
Because my brain is dying, bro. I'm feeding way too much energy into my brain, dude. And it's just like, well, we don't need these memories from childhood anymore.
No, they're gone.
We get rid of
you're
this
only allotted
shit.
a certain amount of space in the brain, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I do remember? We used to always run by your house and fuck with your dogs, bro. And just like antagonize them until they would pop out.
Yep.
And then they would jump out. Like, why didn't you guys have a lock on that?
I know.
On the gate, dude.
And they're a big Rottweiler.
Big ass fucking dogs,
Yeah.
dude.
Big Rott. Like we had these Rotts my dad's had them for a long time, but now they switched. They got little Yorkies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It'll
So-
switch it up.
Yeah, they did. But that's funny. Oh, a lot of stuff we used to do around the neighborhood. Everybody was implanted though in the neighborhood. So you got to build a lot of things. Like I said, a lot of memories.
Yeah.
And especially like I said, for me, card collecting, you know, just going back to like our childhood days and kind of it's in a way to relive them.
Yeah.
I mean, like you said, shoot, I don't know if I even remember them the same.
Yeah.
So like this, even bringing the cards back, it kind of relives a lot of that.
Yeah.
So it's been super cool to.
So did you just get into cards because you were into baseball?
Well, cards are just kind of like I said, it's a sports thing. Like I love sports, and it's a way to get like close to the athlete, or like you know, you kind of build a collection because
Yeah.
you root for the guy, right?
Yeah.
And so it really took off. Like I said, I lost my brother in June of 2017.
Yeah.
And you know, a few months after that, my dad said, "Come get all your cards. Get him the heck out of my house."
Really?
Yeah. He was. Who knows what he was doing? My dad. You know, again, you know, we lost my brother, so I was like, all right. Went there. He had boxes and boxes of cards. I literally just grabbed them. I went through them raw, which is like not graded. And then I went on eBay and seen what they were worth. And I'm like, oh shoot, there's something here.
Yeah.
A few weeks later, I went to like a little trade day or whatever they call it, and I sold my first card like on the market like that.
No way.
Yeah, because think about it. As kids, you're trading, right? Like you don't even think about the value of, oh shoot, you can get some, you know, some money for it and then use it for something else for another card. It's like, you know what? I have a Derek Jeter. You have a Ken Griffey. Let's just trade it. Okay, cool. Forget it. Yeah, you know, it might have been worth 10 to you, 20 to me, but in all reality, it was just a trade. Well, now it's kind of changed. It's a lot's changed just due to the analytics.
Really?
Oh yeah.
So is Cal Ripken pretty popping?
You know what? Cal Ripken is not popping.
Oh fuck!
You know why? You know, if you get Cal Ripken's his rookie stuff, you know, you can get some good value because a lot of that stuff you got to remember during Cal Ripken days. What do we do with the cards? Did we grade them? Mm-hmm. No, we traded them. Did we put them in sleeves? No, we just put them in a stack under our bed. You know?
Yeah.
So where I'm going with it is the conditioning. So if you get a Cal Ripken rookie card that's like mint condition, oh yeah, now you're talking some good money.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like just the Cal Ripken alone, not graded, now you're looking in, 15. Well, actually, you're still gonna get value for it though, a lot more than you would have when we were kids. I can tell you that.
Well, I just found my old collection of Beanie Babies, and that was my retirement. Bro, they're not worth shit, dude.
You know what? I'm sorry to say it, but that was like actually, it's an analogy we use right now. It's like when people ask, "Oh, you think the card game's going anywhere?" And I said, "Listen, it's a lot different than the Beanie Babies."
Dude,
it's a lot different than the Beanie Babies.
My wife's laughing right now, bro, because I was taking them all out, and I was just like, "Oh my god!"
Oh, dude, you had the whole collection. Oh, dude, you had you had that back room. It was like that back. It was like a den you guys had, and it was full of those, dude. You guys are the Beanie Baby collectors of the universe.
Said, oh, we got Peace Bear. Yeah. Look at this. She's looking. She's like, that thing's only worth $5. What the fuck? I paid more for it, dude. Yeah. And then I was a collector, bro. I had my Hot Wheels. I don't think those are worth shit.
No, they are. Hot Wheels are big.
Oh, really?
But again, and here's where I want to go. Like the box condition is big with it. Because when it comes to collecting, people, the collectors want to like put it somewhere, right? And so the aesthetics of it needs to look good. If the box is all bent, it's a super rare card, you might not get as much value for it. So conditioning is like pretty much the big thing if you're looking to gain value with your card.
Got you. Now say something like a Hot Wheel. Can you put something over the card to like flatten it out again? No, or is that kind of like against it?
It's kind of against it. They would call it like altering.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Shit.
Yeah,
dude.
they would call it like an altering.
So when you got your cards from your pops, did you have like everything from when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And so what I did is I just swift through a lot of it. Obviously, I built myself like my own personal collection, which I'm not going to grade. Mm-hmm. It's just like all raw, which is like this. Because I always say anything I seem to grade, I sell. Yeah, because the values of it goes way up. I mean, you're talking 500, 600%.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like I just like them raw just because I know I won't sell them.
Yeah.
And then what I did is I said, okay, I'm going to sell these. I'm going to grade these. And then just started kind of going with the inventory I had.
So what's your motivation to like keep some that aren't graded?
It differs. It could be from, I could literally recollect the day I pulled the pack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I pulled the card from the pack. It could be like somebody gave it to me through, a birthday gift or stuff like that, that I'm just like, nah, those are my pieces.
Yeah.
That I want to keep. And you could, when I go, just put those with me too, because they're raw. They're, the value of them won't be as much graded, but to me, they're worth, So that's why I said the cool part of this card thing is, there's a lot of different ways to go about it. It could be the collecting, could be the business, could be, like for me, help my mental and my, my soul out, just kind of what it's done for me after losing my brother.
Yeah. It's, the company Mark's Cards is named after your brother.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Man.
Yeah. And it was, I went back and forth. What do I do? I want to do something for him. And then it just kind of like dawned on me, like, his name was Truth Marks, or his nickname was Truth Marks. And, we have it here. So I was like, I was just staring at, come on, what's the name of the business? Just put Mark's Cards, just keep it simple. And then I thought, okay, a logo, just the MC, just keep, because my brother was so simple, but like detailed, if that made any sense, Yeah. Like the color had to be right or, but so just myself and my wife, we kind of laid it all out and created it and started in the closet.
Yeah.
And said, let's start packaging and shipping out of the bathtub.
Oh, that's so cool, bro.
Yeah.
I bet he's so stoked on that to be looking down.
You know what? I always, every day I said, shoot, if he was here today, he'd probably be having just as much fun as all of us. That crazy guy.
Yeah.
He'd be in there making crazy deals. We would be telling him, like, what are you doing, dude? That's my brother. He'd be in there. But again, the whole key's having a good time, enjoying moments. Like we started here, like as we were kids, we kind of smile because those moments when we were kids were special. So, we could have those as adults and, just cherishing your moments, So, I know we would have a blast and he'd laugh.
Good shit, man. Now, that's so cool that you're working with your wife too.
Yeah. Yeah. My wife, my little brother, when COVID hit, he's a school teacher.
Okay.
So, he played baseball at Oregon, You know, he was an Oregon Duck.
Oh, no way.
Dude, yeah. He unbelievable career he had. My little brother played on ESPN. His last
wow.
Yeah, his last games were against Walker Buehler at Vanderbilt, and Vanderbilt beat Oregon to go to the College World Series, and they ended up winning that year. And so, you know, after that, my brother said, you know, I'm going to put it up. I'm going to stay another year and finish my master's. No more ball. I'm good. And then he came back, started teaching. So COVID hit. Obviously, they eliminated a lot of positions.
Okay.
So I said, you know what, bro? Come on, let's join the Mark squad.
No
yeah, Mark's
way,
squad.
Dude.
And you know, for him, like he has cards, but it's not really. He didn't not a understanding at the time of what it could be, and so obviously you draw out the vision, you do all these things, and you know once the vision's there, and he's like, oh shoot, let's go.
Yeah.
I mean, it took him about a week, and before you know, we were pumping
That's
volume.
So cool.
Yeah,
and just the whole fam.
Yeah, the fam.
Together.
Yeah, and then he brings another aspect. You know, he's young. He understands the Instagrams. He understands more of that stuff. The computer stuff, the Excel spreadsheets and all that. You know,
dude, I haven't seen him since he was a child, bro.
Yeah, that was the baby boy.
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. No, so he's doing good. You know, so he's helped. His wife is on board.
No
she's
way.
There. Yeah.
Wow, dude, that's so tight.
So she's there full time. Yeah, my cousin Robbie, who lived across the street from us.
Oh, okay.
He's full time. My cousin Dan, Dave, who they lived in the cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
He's there. He's with us full time. My aunt Erica, she's there. My brother Mark, his wife, is there full time with us. That's probably like the main, like his wife Allie, my sister, to be there with us every day and just for what it's done for her life. You know what I mean?
That's huge.
Oh, it's huge. It's huge just to be able to see her every day now and work with her, but more importantly, just like I said, be there.
Yeah.
So I guess the cards has been like the common denominator, but kind of like what it's brought has been more than that. So that's why I said, like, with the cards, you could be a collector, you could do a lot of things. And the cool thing is this is like these things right here. It's something special. It's like magic. I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. And I hope I have some magic in here.
Yeah, you know what? I did bring some, a few cards today.
Yeah, what do you got?
Something like this would be, I guess, for our business, kind of how I like envisioned it was being vertically integrated.
Mm-hmm.
How can I be vertically integrated, reach everybody, start to finish, and be the one-stop shop? So that's kind of like my thing is like Mark's Cards, the one-stop shop. You can go get a card raw, and you can go ahead. Actually, you can open the box, then you can pull the card out, and then you can grade the card, and then we could sell the card for you.
Oh, wow.
So pretty much for us is, like I said, opening this up for you guys, for us, opening the grading up for everybody, opening up the selling for everybody. So kind of making it a one-stop shop. So that's kind of like the envision of our business.
Got you.
Of how to reach the whole aspect instead of saying, hey, let's just buy and sell or let's just trade. No, we want to be able to help you and grade this card because it could be worth more money. And then, hey, do you need a box? We got the box for you. And so the stuff in here could be crazy. Like this card right here, the 2016 Bowman Chrome Fernando Tatis. You can find it possibly. Well, it's in this brand, but who knows if it's in this box. Okay. Well, a card like this goes for thousands and thousands of dollars. Now, a box like this, $5,000.
For this box right here?
Yes.
What, 2016?
Yes, $5,000. Now, what you can pull out of here is Juan Soto first Bowman, which goes for $20,000.
Oh my god!
You can pull a Vladimir Guerrero first Bowman, and a first Bowman is kind of even before their rookie cards in baseball.
Okay.
So there's a lot to it. There's a lot of details, and it's kind of like how the manufacturers have done it now to make it worthwhile. Like on the back of these cards, look what they did on that. Look what they printed in gold.
So this is 150 out of 499.
They only made 499 of those cards.
Wow.
And that's it.
So this is the grading, PSA.
Correct. That's the grading for PSA.
Now, does this come autographed or?
No, yes, in a pack it does. Correct. So people pull it, and on the back it will say autographed, authentic by the company. So the odds of pulling out are that it's one pack out of every thousands. So the odds are rare. I mean, hard. However, when you do pull it, the values are way up there. And the cool part about this grading nowadays is, the like I was mentioning, the analytics behind it all.
Yeah.
What we can do on this card is we can literally get the QR code,
okay,
pull it up, and it'll tell you how many of these cards are in the world. So you kind of scroll down on here. Oops. One of 6 in the world.
Wait. There's only 6 of them?
These PSA 1010s in the world.
What the hell? So that thing's worth $8,000?
SMR. Technically, you could probably go like 15. I'd say like 12 to 15,000 bucks, just because of the rarity of it.
So say you wanted to sell that right now. How would you find a buyer for it?
Oh, well, that's where we come into play, like our company. Like, so we have access or the ability to reach a ton of different buyers.
Okay.
For example, this week we listed a Giannis rookie card, sold for $6,000. We sold a Messi card, sold for $8,000. Like, so a lot of these cards that people send to us, that we sell for them because we have a platform to sell them. We use eBay, but we also have private buyers that come into our shop that gives us lists that they're looking for certain cards.
Okay.
So the ability for us to sell it it's super helpful compared to like, hey, if a guy has this and I'm looking to sell it. Why? Because they're going to look at him. Where did he get it from? Who is he? Is he going to ship it right? You know, things like that.
Got you. So when you say when somebody will come in and they have a list, are those people looking for cards for their clients?
Possible. That's a lot of that's going on right now. I do know buddies of mine that are buying cards for professional athletes. So professional athletes are giving them the money to buy cards for their collection.
Got you.
Oh yeah.
So
there's definitely brokering involved with all this. Just to be able to get access to some of these cards like this. Shohei Ohtani right here. Mm-hmm. This one's numbered to 25.
Oh shit.
OBO listed right now is $25,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's the listing on that, 25,000.
Yeah. So if we go ahead and
you could probably sell it for what?
Well, the listing, there's one listed for 25. Me personally, I believe, probably a bit higher than that. There's only 4.
Wow.
Yeah.
So to be able to
go.
So you're the one that is doing the grading.
Not necessarily putting the number on. We're doing everything else. We're getting all the paperwork together. We're getting all the labels. We're pretty much having the access to PSA. We have the account to go there and drop off.
Okay, so it's like a physical location?
Oh, yeah. They're located in Anaheim.
Okay.
And so what we do is we go down there 2 days a week.
Uh-huh.
And so I'll drive down. Everybody that sent, or our clients that send us cards to get graded, will drop off. Our clients that have already sent cards, will go pick them up. And then we ship them across the world.
And is it like a flat rate for grading?
Correct.
Okay.
Now, depending on the card, if you do get a card like this Shohei Ohtani, mm-hmm. you could get a possible upcharge where PSA said, "Hey, this card's worth $25,000. Grading costs $650. You owe us another $350 on an upcharge."
Why? Because this takes more to
grade, safety, whichever it's the upcharge of the service, just of where your card could fit.
Do you know what goes into the process of grading?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So what they're looking for is they're first looking at the centering of the card. So it has to look like a picture. You can see the borders on the outer edges of these cards. Mm-hmm. So that's your first centering. It could be left to right, up to down, or up and down. And then they're looking at your edging. Is there any kind of like fraying on your edging? Okay, so they're going all the way around. Then they're looking at your corners.
Okay.
Is your corners damaged, anything? And then also your surface, any scratches. So it's kind of like a 4-point thing, what they're all looking for on the card.
Do you know how long they usually spend on grading the card?
I've had from what I've heard, it could be 3 minutes or 30 seconds to 3 minutes to, depending on the card. It could take, half hour depending. I'm not too sure on that, so don't quote me.
Got you.
But it does take time. Black room. They're using magnifying glasses.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah. It's extensive.
So you're never worried about like them swapping out your card or something?
No, absolutely not. I mean, because when you think about it, they want what's best for you anyways, because you're the customer. So like if they give good business to you, then you're going to promote that good business. Mm-hmm. So, if they swap and give you something else and then you go, it's not happening. And a lot of times too, there's a lot of codes on here. And PSA is the best in the world.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they're the most legit in the world to go. So if anybody's going to get their authentic cards, memorabilia authenticated, PSA does a good job.
I just think of everything like crook. That's it, bro.
Me too. Well, you got to think about it. When there's money involved,
Yeah,
right?
hell yeah.
When there's money involved. And then again, we grew up on the South.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We didn't grow up in the suburbs.
Yeah. You gotta have your guard up.
Yeah, we didn't grow up in the suburbs. So even the ice cream man's trying to get one up on you, right? You remember Memo?
Yeah, dude. Shout out to him. I wonder what he's up to.
No, you know what? Actually, he was never getting one up. The guys that were stealing his turf were getting one up on him because my dad used to pay him off too every week.
Oh really?
Yeah, oh yeah, the same. We had all the guys on the books.
On the books. That's funny, dude. Yeah. I remember he used to sell pepinos, but he didn't have the permit, so it'd be like real low pro. Dude. He's like looking around like.
Quick,
Here, go.
He was like the first one too to be able to go undercover on that stuff.
That's so funny. Good times, man. So, do you do like other cards, or is it just baseball cards?
Baseball, basketball, football, Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z,
wow,
Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, any kind of trading card. We're also doing memorabilia, authenticating of memorabilia.
Sick.
So just say you went somewhere, you got something signed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, you got it signed. Well, if you go to move the piece, you're going to want to have some legitimacy to it.
I have a shirt signed by Waka Flocka. I don't know if that's worth anything.
Well, Waka Flocka, he has a market because how many fans does he have?
Yeah,
come on,
true.
That's what I see.
It's a small tee, so I don't know if it'll fit most of their fans.
It might be a 10-year-old Waka Flocka fan.
Yeah, right, a new fan, dude.
Yeah. So that's where it goes. You know, if you had the large, then the Waka Flocka might fit in this category.
That's funny, dude. That's so cool, man. Tell me about the Pokemon stuff. What's going on, huge. Bro?
Yeah, Pokemon's big. You know, there's a lot of celebrities behind Pokemon. Obviously, Steve Aoki's a big one. He's a big guy behind Pokemon. Logan Paul.
Yeah.
You got the Paul brothers. You know, there's a handful of guys within their circle that collect big. I know for us, like who we handle big in Pokemon is the FaZe Clan.
Okay.
Yeah. So, you know, Frazier, FaZe K, you know, FaZe Jarvis. Actually, he just had a fight not that long ago.
Oh, yeah. The TikTokers versus YouTubers, huh?
Exactly.
Who did he fight?
He fought some YouTuber or some TikTok. Who did he fight? I forget.
So he's a YouTuber.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a YouTuber, but he's more of he's definitely a YouTuber, but he's a gamer. He's one of the best Fortnite players on the planet.
Got you. Yeah, I knew some of the YouTubers, but like the TikTokers,
they all collect Pokemon. A lot of those guys, and like I said, they collect Pokemon big. I know we've went on some big runs. C Money has been to the FaZe Clan house also.
No shit.
Oh yeah.
That's sick.
He's had to sign his NDA. That's for sure.
Nice. Hell yeah, dude.
So no, Pokemon's big. So you got those entertainers or those guys on it, and they're pumping it. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, think people get behind their word, right? They say wear blue. What are you going to do? They're going to go wear blue.
Yeah.
So with that, then you have Charizard, who's a big time character, who's like this monster character who people are. He's the best character, and people wanting to collect them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what did people do kids do during the 90s with that stuff? Trade.
Yeah.
What's the conditions like? Minimal. So that's why I said now Pokemon, you get some valuable graded Pokemon stuff. You're looking for some big money. Like the Paul brother, what he did when he fought Mayweather, he had that Pokemon on his.
Yeah.
No more. Yeah, there's no more diamond necklaces.
No more chains.
No more
That's
chains.
Not the stunt.
You know the big death row necklaces.
Yeah.
No. It's Pokemon, dude. Sorry, Suge Knight.
Hell yeah. So what is that card worth?
There's only 3. So, I mean, obviously they made more, but in that condition, in that pristine condition, there's only 3.
So the one he had was a Charizard?
Charizard BGS, so it's a different grading company, which is Beckett, who's legitimate, very good.
Okay.
Graded as a pristine 10, which is extremely high grade.
Whoa.
He says over $1 million. You ask the Paul brothers, they say over $1 million.
Well, I mean, you could get whatever you want for it as long as you have a buyer, right?
Exactly, and there are people that are looking for that. Like I know we go to card shows. The last Charizard that got bought at a PSA 10 like that went for $480,000.
Wow.
Yeah, it was $380 in cash and $100,000 in cards.
So the people that buy that, they're just like shitting dough, bro, or
investors.
What?
You're talking, doctors to you name it. Guys that have pulled in tons of money with crypto.
Yeah.
And then you got guys that got stimulus checks that have collected the last 3 that saved them.
Yeah.
They're trying to triple their money on the stimulus,
Dude, my investments haven't been working out pretty well, dude.
Yeah.
Everything that I was saving when I was a kid, it's not worth shit now, dude. I think back at when I was a kid, I'm like, man, I should have just played with all this stuff, dude. I just
saved it and stared at it, huh?
Yeah,
nobody could touch it.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be worth money one day. Like, fast forward 30 years later, it ain't worth shit, guys.
No, I'm sorry if you're a Beanie Baby collector, man, because I tell you, well, that and it takes up space. Think about it, Beanie Babies takes up space, right?
Yeah.
I mean, here's $40,000. It's gonna,
oh my God,
it's gonna be put in your pocket.
Yeah.
Right. So I mean, it's when you put this if you're a doctor and you have these on your mantle, somebody walks through your house.
Is that like a stunt?
Oh, it's a stunt now.
Really?
You see, because it's like they look at paintings, but paintings are big and bulky.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you put these, and they make frames for stuff like this. Like a buddy of mine creates slab cases. He created one in a 23 shape, and he had for a guy that did all Jordan rookie cards. And mind you, the Jordan rookie 10 sold for $800,000 last week.
Wow.
Yeah, $800,000 for a Jordan 86 Flair PSA 10.
So what's your holy grail? What's your most valuable?
We have a Jordan 9. Yeah, how old a Jordan 9? Couple Kobe cards, and then obviously I prospect a little bit. Luka, I have a couple Lukas. Just sold a big Giannis card over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of hurts to move that card at the time, but it's a good time.
Why is that?
He's a great player, Giannis. I believe in him.
Yeah.
And then obviously they're going to win the title. I believe so. In the next either today or in the next day or so. But his market's up there right now.
So you're saying if they win the title or their career just keeps going great, the card is just going to go up in value.
Keeps going. There's no stopping it. Like LeBron James, I mean, there's no stopping his cards.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And if you got them, you sell them when you want to sell them because their buyers are waiting for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially like the black refractor, like rookie cards, they only made so many, some of the golds. Like I know Lewis Hamilton owns for the F1 racer, Lewis Hamilton. He drives an Indy. He's the best Indy driver right now.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Yeah. Or Formula One, excuse me, not Indy. Was it the same thing? Formula One. Indy.
Got you.
But yeah, he owns a handful of those gold, and they only make 50 of them. So when you go to sell them, I mean, it's like everybody flocks to those kind of cards.
So what would you do if you were trying to sell those? Would you reach out to a shop like your shop?
Yeah.
Or?
Oh yeah, and we could definitely lead you to a specific buyer, 100%, and to make it safe. I guess that's the key thing here, is to make it a safe place to handle any and all transactions. Whether you just want to collect cards or you just want to grade cards, or now you want to sell cards. Make it like a safe place. Give out some good relevant information.
So, if somebody comes into the shop, they have a card, it's worth $5,000. You can sell it for them, and what is like the percentage you guys take from that?
It all depends on the value of the card. We break it down. Obviously, the higher value will take less. More for the owner. Lower end cards obviously will take a little more work involved, right? You got to input them, or there's just a lot more of those cards. So it all varies. We have a sliding scale.
Okay. Yeah. Now, what is like the decision that how would you decide if you want to buy the card from somebody? Like say somebody comes in and they bring some cards. Is it kind of like a pawn shop, like an automatic thing? Like, okay, I'll buy those from you I'll give you this much. Or is it just that you have to see a certain value in it?
Yeah. Again, it kind of goes both ways. There's times where we just need the inventory. Okay. So you just say, yeah, I mean, obviously you're going to negotiate, but you're going to need the inventory. And then, like there's times like right now we're in show period. There's different times like we're not in a buy period. We're in a sell period, right? You're going to go to shows. You already have inventory and you're ready to go. So stuff that comes in, you're like, where does it fit? If it fits, then you make it work.
Got you. So now you guys just got back from a show, right?
Yeah, we did.
So tell me that how does that whole thing work?
Usually it depends on how many days. So we'll fly out. We go all around the country. We were in Denver for the MLB All-Star Weekend.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so it was an awesome trip. We typically fly out usually the same day as the show. So we flew out on Friday. Show starts on Friday. Usually goes from like 4 to 8. And so we'll set up our booth. We have a display case. So, a thick plexiglass so we can safely put our cards in. So we have that. And then for us, we collect submissions for PSA and SGC. And so with that, we have people coming in to our booth, dropping off their raw cards looking to get graded. And then what we'll do is we'll process those up, and then we'll take them back home to go ahead and go get graded. So we're selling cards in our display case. We're taking cards in for submissions, and then of course just meeting our clients that we already know within the area.
Okay, now so say the customer comes and they give you the cards to get graded. You take those, grade them, and then you mail them back?
Correct. Or if we tend to meet at a show, because some of these people do go to shows, or we go back to that same city within the time frame the cards are ready, we'll bring them back with us and hand deliver them.
And how is it guaranteed that, like, how do you guys make it comfortable for the people dropping off the card?
Yeah, absolutely. So once we get the cards, we'll go ahead and photo up every single card for the client, and then we'll write up all the documentation for the client, and then we'll send them all that information. And then what we'll do is we'll serial number every single card. So they'll have like right here you go, your serial number. Mm-hmm. So they'll have that number on it. So if you send me this card and another guy sends me this the same card, you guys will both have two different numbers.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So then when the cards come back and this serial number codes, we know exactly, hey, this is your card, this is his card, and without even doing it.
Got you.
So we'll write that all up. We'll pass it along to them, and then also they can track along the whole process. We give them like a tracker.
And that's
like at Domino's. You know, when you order Domino's, you have a little tracker that goes through.
Yeah. Dude, that's sophisticated, man. I love it.
Yeah.
So when you guys go to the show, how do you get all your equipment and everything out there?
That's a good question. You know, for us, depending on how the show's set up, usually display case is the first thing like you need because it's a big bulky item. Mm-hmm. We always ask first. You know, if there's a guy like can let us borrow one within the city. You know, usually within Instagram, our networking base, there's a guy that lives in the city. They might have an extra one we can borrow, rent, whatever it may be.
Oh, maybe if they're not going to the event.
Exactly. Okay, they might have it because you need a display case if you're going to put your cards in there because you don't want them laying out and then somebody can easily just grab them and go, right?
Does that happen often?
Oh, yeah. Just happened this past weekend at a show in Dallas. A guy stole a card, I believe, on one of the days on a Friday, took the card back to the show on Saturday and tried to resell it.
Oh my God.
And we all know how that went. They found the card community.
They fucking jumped him.
The Dallas police got him, arrested him, and his mugshot's going around all of Instagram card community. Right?
No way.
Oh yeah.
You just held him down and gave him paper cuts with a cow ripped in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so getting that display case is critical. So we'll ship it. We went to Miami. We just shipped our display case and just put it in the mail. We'll ship it out like on Monday. Mm-hmm. And it'll ride to our hotel on like Friday.
What does that usually run?
$30.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah. It usually takes like a 2-day, just a 2-day, and you'll send it and then go. And then we have all our like materials, you have your tabletop down and all your paper material, stickers and stuff like that, and really try to like reach people with branding.
And we back, guys. Let's take a quick break for our sponsor, Heel Toe Auto. An important part in buying Honda parts online is making sure that you can trust the company that you're dealing with to get you the parts reliably. You spend a lot of money and you spend a lot of time doing research on your build. The last thing that you want to do is send cash to a website where you may never see it again, and worse yet, never see the parts. With Heel Toe Automotive, an 18-year track record is part of the deal. Heel Toe brings you deep industry connections, professional part recommendations, alternative ideas when your parts aren't available, and they'll even contact you when something on your order looks out of the ordinary before it ships. Heel Toe's unique checkout allows you to select a deadline to receive your parts to make sure that you can get them in time for your project plans. You can buy parts anywhere online, but Heel Toe knows what truly matters to an enthusiast: professionalism, swiftness, and accuracy. Heel Toe is in your corner. Make sure you guys check out Heel Toe at heeltoeauto.com, or you can call or text them at 949-295-1668, or you can check them out on Instagram at Heel Toe Automotive. Big shout out to Marcus from Heel Toe. Great guy. He's always treated me so well, and him continuing supporting the podcast means the world to me, guys. So please, if you can do us a favor, just text him right now and say thank you for supporting Downtime with Downstar, because without Heel Toe and our other sponsors, we couldn't continue doing the show. So shoot him a text right now, please, 949-295-1668, and make sure you guys check him out on Instagram. Like I said, shoot him a follow, shoot him a comment, and shoot him some love at Heel Toe Automotive. Now back to the show. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. I'm like really familiar with that, because when we would go out to like set up at car shows, dude, we have to take it came down to like a science, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to know how much weight you could take, how many bags, bro. I used to take all my clothes and everything in my backpack, and then everything else was just hardware. I had a laptop case because you could take one personal item and then like a carry-on. So my personal item would be my laptop case. And dude, that shit would be like 80 pounds, bro. I would take that, and then I would have my other bags in the suitcase. I'm lugging probably like 250 pounds.
Did they ever stop you while you were going through the airport?
Every time. Every single time, dude.
Yeah.
And it was crazy sometimes that they would just look and like, all right, you're good. I'm like, bro, I could have literally had so much guns under there, and you would have never known. Yeah. But then sometimes, like, they never really tripped like that bad before. And it's just kind of like how you talk to them as well.
Absolutely.
Because they don't know what it is.
No.
It's just a big black thing on their x-ray. So once they start opening up, and then they see all the branding, and then they see the packaging, so it makes sense to them. But yeah, I would take everything, and then I would go to Walmart, and I would just rent everything that I needed, dude.
Yeah.
I would get a table, I would get a tent, and then after the weekend, I would just take it back. I'm like, I didn't like this stuff. And just return it, man.
That's good old borrowing right there.
Yeah,
that's good old 7th Street borrowing right there.
Dude, I don't miss those times, bro.
Oh,
Probably.
Man.
We started going to shows in about 2010.
Gotcha.
So from probably 2010 to 2020, we did over 100 shows.
Good for you.
And it's just flying out. Yep. And it's just, do you ever find that it's like pretty stressful, or is it really exciting still?
No, it does when I go on like 4 weekends in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I go, I think we did like 8 weekends in a row, 7 back when.
So no way.
Yeah. It
was
my nonstop. God,
dude.
Every weekend somewhere. Yeah, every weekend.
Wow.
So you need a little break and rejuvenation.
Yeah.
And then, obviously I have older kids. So my kids play sports, so it's kind of helped. And then our staff has evolved. And they love going to shows too, and they do a great job. So like this weekend, we actually have 2 shows set up. One show set up in Santa Maria, and another show set up in Sherman Oaks.
And then you just send some people to that one.
Yep. And just split it up. Yep.
So when you would go, who do you usually go with?
My wife.
Oh,
That's where we started. Yeah, I was the first time I told her, I said, let's go to Dallas. She's like, what? And again, going to a big card show out of state. And so we got a table, we got all set up. And then before you know it, it was just like right after another, we just kept doing it. And just, again, like you said, packing better and getting it down to a science.
Yeah. That's cool, dude.
Yeah.
That's a power couple, man. Shout out to Tiff, man.
Yeah.
Tiff's
she's been
awesome,
on it. Yeah,
dude.
she's been on it. She's been grinding.
Yeah. So how long have you guys been together?
Shoot, it's going on 14 years now.
Oh my goodness, dude. How'd you guys meet?
Well, obviously we grew up in the same neighborhood. And then her friend was Jenny, right?
Yeah.
So I came back home. I was in college. And then on a Saturday, I was home for my birthday. And we were downtown with a bunch of the barber guys there at Smooth's Barber. Yeah. We were down there at downtown. And I guess supposedly she said she got kicked out of a club for using a fake ID or something.
No way.
Yeah. So she ended up where we were. And then we just literally from that day on, we just hung out, and we've been together since.
Nice.
Yeah. And then obviously I went to college and I went off, and, it helps she's an only child because, I've been in and out for, the first like 5 years, obviously traveling and whatnot with my job. Because, we traveled a lot. That's what I do.
So before you started Marcus Cards, what were you doing?
I worked in the agriculture industry. So, I handled avocados and citrus. So my job mainly consisted of, I worked with like the big retailers, and we had to put together avocado and citrus programs for 8 weeks, 12 weeks out. And so when you go to the stores today and you go to Ralph's and you see your avocado's $1, well, you can come back to me and blame me why, or $2 and blame me why it's $2. And it's just based off our projections, based off the tree. So behind the scenes, what I would have to do is run all kinds of numbers. What is the tree producing? What are freight rates, and what's gasoline prices, and kind of taking all that, because it goes in, what's the demand going to look like? So that'll affect your supply and demand chain.
Yeah.
And so you kind of just put together these programs, and then obviously you hope that when 8 weeks come, well, obviously you're babying it along, that you've projected good stuff. And so when the retailers are there, they're moving volume. And obviously you're looking at Costco and you're saying, okay, your numbers are growing 20%. Cool. How do we grow it to 25%? So you're constantly putting stuff in like that. So that's kind of what I did for 10 years. I got hired off the baseball field.
Yeah.
And just did that, and I loved it. I used it kind of like sports. It's never a dull day. And, what got hard was the traveling, with my little ones early. And, it was good though. And there was a lot to learn, especially it's helping right now with the supply and demand thing, with market, looking at analytics and looking at all that stuff, anticipating and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I was just going to ask you if that helped you out with your business now.
Tremendously. Oh, it's just a total relation. Yeah, total relation. When you're looking at something and, you're looking at a ball play, you're going to try to project what's going to happen. Okay, how many cards are out there then? And, what do you think the price is going to get to? And you're kind of just putting numbers like that together.
Yeah. So back to the cards. Have you had somebody that comes in with a collection and they just don't know what they have? And
all the time.
Really?
All the time. And we love it. We enjoy it because that's kind of what we've put ourselves there for in the community, is for, if you don't know what you have on your bed, bring them in and we'll go through them. We'll look at them. We'll appraise them. We'll say what's good, what's not, and put you on the right path.
Got you.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So somebody would bring in a whole box, and then you'd say, "Come back." No. You'll call them when you're done.
We could do it together. Yeah, we'd like to sit down with the customer. Yeah, and work through it and maybe explain why this is going to be kicked out and why this is no good. They probably made 50 million of these, or this one's a good card because of this, and just kind of like work them through and educate.
Yeah. You know what I heard about collecting is that, like, our generation, we realized that there was a value in collecting, so we collected a lot of stuff, and in turn that made things less valuable. Have you ever heard something like that?
Yeah. Yeah, we kind of hoarded everything.
Yeah.
Well, now on the flip side, though, now when you got conditioning involved, that's when you're like, okay. So that's kind of the equalizer right now,
Got you.
Yeah. I go back to the 52 mantle. Mm-hmm. There was millions of them, but there's only a handful that are PSA 10s. And it was actually, I seen one in Denver. The guy actually had it in Denver for got offered 25 million from what I was told, and turned it down for a Mickey Mantle card.
$25 million.
Yes, one card, PSA 10 Mickey Mantle.
Did he already have money?
I mean, again, if you've been collecting like that and you're older, I mean, it's kind of like, I don't know, you would assume, but who knows? Yeah. You meet some, you never could figure this stuff out. You have guys that have a ton of money, that have all these cards, that still just want to work every day, 9 to 5.
Yeah, I just came in contact with some dude like that. I found out that he's just richest, like, out of my wildest dreams. And before that, he was just telling me he just got a new job. Yeah. I'm like, why, bro? Why would you have a job?
Worker at heart.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, they just like to work. You just work and you keep moving forward, because when you don't, then what the heck are you going to do?
Yeah. I mean, a lot.
Well, when you think about it, well, how many countries are there?
For real, right? Dude.
How many countries are there, actually?
So speaking of traveling, have you, what are some of the good places that you've been?
I think Denver's been a fun place. We really enjoy Denver. Yeah, Denver's a cool place to go. A lot of culture there.
There's a lot of Hispanics out there, right?
A lot of different. Just everybody. It's kind of a mixed pot. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of kind of our town here.
Yeah,
kind of a mixed pot.
I went to Denver when I was a lot younger, and they have a TDM out there.
And it's
sure, the same family.
Got it. I didn't know that. Yeah, we go to the good spot called Chiva Sandwich. Shout out to Chiva.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's real good.
Nice.
Has some crazy sandwiches in there.
Now, where else have you been to?
Miami. We were in Miami a month and a half ago. That was really cool. I hadn't been down to South Beach.
Yeah.
So that was nice to get down to Miami. I mean, obviously we live on the coast, but it's a different beach.
Yeah.
We were in Vegas. We did Vegas the weekend before that, or 2 weeks ago, actually, we were in Vegas. So it was, Vegas was good.
Yeah, what's Vegas like now?
When you have cards in Vegas, it's kind of tough. Like I said, the show was great. We had a good time. But the way I see it is, like, you got $25. Most people want that quick return, or do they want to wait 2 months for that $25 to turn to $100? Mm-hmm. Because in the card, in this stuff, obviously it's gradual. When you're in Vegas, you want to hit that, that number, right?
Yeah.
And get that quick return. So again, now when you look at the crowds, it was a little different. But Texas is huge. Yeah, Texas has a huge collecting community. A lot of people go down there. It's probably been one of the biggest shows in the last couple of years in Dallas.
Now, is it the same type of show, and it's just around the country, or is there a lot of different?
A lot of different shows. Yeah, so different guys are putting them on. Uh-huh. Yeah, Atlanta, they had a card and culture collision over this past weekend too. So different guys on Instagram or Facebook are putting on these shows, and they're bringing in cool sponsors and making them really big. I know for us, we're having a show ourselves.
No way.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Dude, hell yeah.
Yeah, August 21st. Yeah, August 21st, 10 in the morning till who knows when. We usually close up. Last time was like 2 in the morning.
10 a.m. to 2 a.m.
Yeah, dude, it was a long day. Fuck. So what we'll do is have dealers from across the country fly in, and they'll get their display cases. We'll lay them all out with tables and get them all set up, and they'll bring all their collections. I mean, these guys have monster collections. And so they'll bring in looking to sell, looking to trade, looking to hang out and, make deals. I know we had a show when we first opened, but we're looking to throw a big party on August 21st.
Now, where's this going to be at?
At our shop.
Yep, okay.
Yep, right there in Camarillo. We have a big area to put our shop. I mean, we have parking. We kind of have it all set up for it already. It's kind of one of the reasons why when I envisioned getting the shop is like, oh, cool, we could put a card show out here and put tables and, dealers from across the nation.
Man.
Local dealers too. There's a lot of local dealers. We would be surprised of how many local guys that have good, awesome card collections.
But people will actually fly in.
Oh yeah. I think we had like 20 plus states represented. I don't know. There was a lot of people. We had a 3-on-3 basketball game going.
Nice.
And yeah, there was a guy from New Jersey, Atlanta, and Connecticut all on one team or something like that. Yeah, it was cool.
So what other stuff do you have available at the show, or is it just everybody goes to each table and just checks it out?
Yeah. You pretty much just walk around. You check out the tables. Obviously, we'll have our shop open, so our shop will be there. We're looking to do a few different other things. Bring a food truck on. Again, just make it more of like a community thing, but more for everybody.
Gotcha.
So not necessarily just a card. I know there's one of my buddies. He does logistics, like trucking. So he asked if he could be set up, and I said, "Oh, absolutely. Come in and spread your brand. So it's a place to spread your brand."
So I see you have a lot of. You give me the shirts, man. I appreciate it. You got the hat, dude, and even the coloring, man. Like, when did you realize the value of branding?
We were big. Going through high school, Whitney Lewis was a buddy of mine. And so he had a lot of football recruiting. So he went through heavy football recruiting, and they used to send tons of branding stuff. So that kind of piqued my interest. And obviously, as I went to college, I started at Gonzaga, and their branding just got better and better, and kind of just how they put it out. And then obviously my brother went to Oregon, and that just took it to the next level. In 2015, that's when he started. And obviously Oregon's brand is, it's everywhere, and you know exactly what it is. So all that put together, just learning from them, kind of just seeing how they put out their logo, to how they put stuff in writing, and just different things like that. Of course, just learning, like your logo, like that, stuff like that,
Yeah. Yeah, it's always just so fascinating to me, like the branding of it, because you'll see some companies and that they're going to do well just because of how they focus on branding. And then you see other companies that they just like leave it on the table. They just don't focus on it at all. And I see branding is so huge, dude.
It's huge. It's again, look at Nike. Nike, it's all you have to wear, right? It's just this. And you know exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Hurley, just the H, right? Their little H, like that's it.
Yeah.
So like little things like that of like who, like that makes a big thing.
Now, does your logo already hold weight in the card community?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And it continues to get bigger. I know we were at the Home Run Derby on Monday, and as we're walking through the concourse, 2 people came up and said, "Hey, I use your guys' grading services."
No way.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool. It's cool to see. Actually giving out a few autographs along the time too.
Nice.
It's been fun. And, for us and kind of what we're doing it for, it makes it even better.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, it just makes it that much more special.
Yeah, it has definitely a great story behind it. And even the article that just came out in Camarillo, the Acorn. Yep. That was a really good tribute to your brother, to the brand, and just to explain what it's all about. And that's what I find is really huge in branding as well. Is like, why do I want to support this company versus the next company? And always when a company has like some sort of history to it or some story, that it makes you feel a lot better about supporting them. And especially just hearing about the brand, like just hearing that you're able to put on like all your family members
heck
too.
yeah, heck yeah.
That's so cool.
That's the most gratifying thing in the morning. Like obviously it's a big responsibility every day, you know, and then plus we get paid weekly.
Yeah.
And so it's a big thing every day, but there's nothing better. Like just from where we've gone, from like who we are and who we were from the beginning. And, you know, again, you've grown up with us, you know, from, you know, early in the days, you know, how much family is big to us. And then to go through stretch where it hurts and then to kind of come back on the other side has kind of been a big thing, you know?
Yeah. I bet this is a collective, like positive for everybody, right?
One from my dad. My dad even helps. My mom sends me the photos on, you know, it's usually on Tuesdays and Thursdays when the mail bake packages come into her house. Mm-hmm. She's the FedEx lady, we call her, because the FedEx comes in, she snaps a photo, sends it to me. Yeah. And then what I'll do with that is get it to our customers. So my mom and my dad, they're all involved. And,
nice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the funniest one is they were gone they went to Chumash or something, and I called my mom and I said, hey, did this FedEx package come? She's like, oh yeah, here's a photo, sorry. And I was like, wait, where are you? She was, I had your grandma there at the house waiting for the package. So they're all involved, yeah.
Damn, so it's like a real family.
Oh yeah,
everybody.
Yeah, everybody. It's all hands on. It's all hands on. And like I tell everybody, let's all eat. That's kind of been our motto too. Like, let's all eat, you know?
Yeah.
Let's eat together.
I love it, dude. I love that motto. But sometimes it's hard, dude.
It is.
How do you deal with that? Maybe when some family member kind of blurs the lines, or if that does even happen.
Oh, 100%. You know, that's kind of the thing that I'm learning. Obviously, there's no like, you know, I kind of use it as raising children, right? There's no book to it.
Yeah. So
you kind of just got to play every instant. I know my brother Kevin's been a huge help from like an executive level on that tone, just to kind of separate the business with the family.
Yeah.
You know, obviously a lot of them, they're all great. They do an amazing job, all different personalities, obviously. Mm-hmm. But ultimately, like I said, we're all there for the same reasons. You know, as long as we can, you know, we'll bicker and banter or whatever it may be, but the ultimate thing is like, we're there for the same reasons. Like, let's just grind.
Yeah.
You know, let's grind. And there's always a bigger picture. Like, you know, I always say we're in the infancy stages.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know, just what it could be. You know, and what we could do, not just from like a card level, but just from a help level, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, even when I've started Downstar and just, you know, needed help, and of course I just want to put on some of my friends, but like I never mastered that skill, being able to kind of, I don't know, speak to them the right way, or to get them to understand like, hey, when we're at work, like this is business. Mm-hmm. Or just like, don't come in late, like come in and handle business. But I guess from the difference between my stuff and yours is like a lot more family oriented, and it's probably not them when they don't come in late. They're just not letting you down. They're letting the whole brand down. Yeah. Yeah. And then with me, I was like, well, whatever, you're my brother. I don't care. Yeah. And I had to fire my sister like 4 times. Did already. You? Oh. Shout out to Brand. She's on her 5th time right now.
Shout out to Brandy. Yeah. she's a lifer. And she has good equity in the company, it sounds like. Because how many people can you let go and they keep coming back? Because you know what you...
That's the only one.
Yeah.
I probably did that to a couple friends before, but then I just let it go. It's hard, bro, because dude. I'm just like, I have it. You guys need a job? I have a place for you to work. Like, I need you to work. Let's fucking do this. But it seems like they would rather not do that. They'd rather work for somebody else who doesn't care about them or anything.
Isn't that hard to understand?
It is, man.
Yeah, and that's what I go through too.
Yeah.
You know, I go through that too, because even being in the corporate world of me working in the corporate world is like, again, you work for the guy and like you got to produce, like it's not easy. But when you're getting put in, like I said, you can put it in, you know, our thing, like we're here as a collective group, you know, it's, come on, you know, you want to, and for me, I'm a fiery guy at times.
Yeah. You're Aries, right?
No, I'm a Taurus.
Yeah, late April, right?
Yeah, late April. I'm a Taurus. I'm a bull, raging bull.
Yeah. But yeah, no, same thing with me. Like I see it so clear as day. Okay, you need a job? I'll give you a job. I'll pay you. Just come in. Let's fucking handle stuff. But then it just, all the emotions, everything gets mixed up. And, you know, if they do something wrong and you tell them, they get in their feelings. It's like, bro, I don't care who did it wrong. I don't care if I did it wrong. Like, it can't be wrong anymore.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, no, and that's a good workable point that I guess as a business and a family or any business you go through, you know?
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I mean, ideally it would be like you have it with everybody working, all your family members working with you, but it's just
Well, it's not easy.
Yeah.
Trust me, there's I'm sure on both sides of the spectrum from them to us and trying to find that balance, you know? Or kind of saying what you want to say and not wanting to hurt feelings, but knowing that stuff has to get done. You know, stuff has to get done. How serious can you be? You know, I guess that's my thing, and I try to balance. And again, because I'm a fiery guy too, uber competitive.
Yeah.
As you know from our younger days.
You still feel like that?
Oh, dude, even more. Yeah, even more. It's crazy.
That's good, man. I mean, you recognize the skills that you have, and then if you're able to just direct them in the direction that you want, that could like benefit you in some way, you know.
It could help, but also at the same time, it could be both ways. So, like you said, it's just finding that balance. You know, finding that good balance and working through it. You know, working through things.
I think with me personally, the biggest thing that helped is me having to check myself. You know,
good point.
Because I've always been that person that I was right. You know. The way that I'm thinking about it is the right way because I can envision it, but you know, sometimes it's not always right. You know, sometimes it's better to have like a different opinion. And I think honestly podcasting has helped out a lot. I mean, this is episode 227, dude. Dang. I've had a lot of people on this podcast, and you get to just throw stories back and forth, and you get to hear different personalities. And sometimes I'll just be like, man, I never even thought it from that point of view, you know? So even nowadays when I have like a disagreement with somebody, I'll step out of my body like a third person and just look at it and just, I could understand why they came to that conclusion with like the knowledge that they have about that situation or what is their emotion, you know, even how people grew up, you know, their family dynamic, dude, everything plays a part into how somebody is.
Rather than get to that answer so fast, kind of slow down and take it more in perspective. I know that's what I'm working on too. you know, and it's a process, you know, for that, but it's important. It's important, especially being in a business position like we're in.
And just, you know, just understanding people is like, maybe this person just doesn't get it because they've never had that situation before. Excuse me. I'm on a gallon a day, bro.
Are you?
It's been for like 3 weeks already.
Dang, you been good? What happened?
Dude, I don't know. There's a challenge. It's called 75 Hard. Have you heard of it?
No.
So there's this business owner. His name's Andy Frisella. He has like a podcast, and it's like a motivational podcast, and just talks about business. And he started a company from nothing, and it's worth like over 100 million.
Wow.
But he'll bring up scenarios that are kind of like I can relate to them still. So it like it's good to listen to people like that, because you hear that the problems that they're going through, and then you try to like you know, you learn from it. And he has this challenge. It's called 75 Hard. And what it is, it's 5 things that you have to do each day. So it's drink a gallon of water. You have to take a progress pic. You have to read 10 pages from a self-help book. You have to work out twice a day for 45 minutes, and one has to be outside. And the last one, oh my God, it's slipping my head.
That's pretty good for every day, though, those first 4.
If you do all of these things, after the 75 days, your life is changed. And I could see it. Because one of the biggest things that changes your life is discipline. You know, when you're a disciplined person and you make sure that you do shit, you drink this gallon of water no matter what.
Finish your milk.
You have to do it. And when you start thinking of things like that, like, I have to get this card graded. I told this customer it's going to be graded by Friday. I don't give a shit what happens in between. On Friday, that customer is getting that card.
Yep.
And when you get to that level, it's like everything else in life just becomes, it's not easy, but you know how
manageable.
Yep. You know how to manage it. You know how to do it.
Yep. Manageable.
So I want to get to that point. Like,
that's awesome. Heck yeah.
Drinking water for sure is
important.
a big one for me. I want to make sure that I drink a lot of water.
And it helps that it's been 100 degrees outside, right?
Yeah, but and sometimes I'll just forget too, dude.
Yeah,
and then
true.
Probably like at 9:00 at night, I have half left, dude, and I'm just fucking going, dude, and pissing off.
You're laying in bed and it's all a big old puddle around you.
Yeah, dude.
I gotta get better at that, and I know C can attest to that. But like even at my eating, you know, and like when and how. Actually, not even what I eat, but like I go long stretches. You know what I mean? Big long stretches, and again, being more disciplined in certain areas like that.
Yeah,
because I know it would benefit.
And yeah, it's good to do that. Is just to test yourself, you know. And
discipline's a good word right now. You know, just even in our society of just being disciplined in a lot of different areas.
All right, guys, let's take a break for our next sponsor, Action Clutch. Big shout out to Action Clutch. Thank you guys for coming back as the sponsor for the next season of Downtime with Downstar. We're so excited to grow with you guys. And if you haven't checked out Action Clutch, check them out right now before this read at Action Clutch. They've been working on a lot of stuff, and they're really getting into content, which is awesome. But one of the most critical parts to any build is the clutch. Without a proper clutch, you won't be able to get that power to the wheels. No one wants to spend hundreds of dollars on a clutch that won't hold their power for more than a few races or spirited drives. That's why it's important to go with a kit that you know that you can count on, and that's why many people choose Action Clutch over the competition. Action Clutch makes kits here in the USA with parts sourced locally in Los Angeles. They have kits to replace OEMs, clutches all the way up to 1,200 horsepower, and can be found everywhere from street cars, drag cars, even Formula Drift vehicles. Not only are the clutches made in the USA, but they've made a strong focus this year to give back to a percentage of sales to the community during these hard times, providing impacted families with groceries and other necessities. Contact them today with whatever you need, and they'll give you the family treatment. You can check them out at actionclutch.com. And if you don't see what you need on there, you can give them a call at 323-269-6051. Or, like I said, check them out on Instagram, and you can shoot them a DM and get right to it at Action Clutch, or you can email them at sales@actionclutch.com. Or if you want, you could just honk your horn 5 times in a row. Beep, beep, long beep, 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 and they'll be there right at your door. That's not going to happen, but what is going to happen if you use the code DTWD for checkout, you get 15% off. How lit is that? Go buy yourself a clutch. Now back to the show. It is, because I feel like a lot of people just slack off. You know, on my social media, I post a lot of like harsh shit, you know, like motivating, but like in more of a harsh way. And that's what works for me. But it's like, dude, it's reality, dude.
Yeah, that works for me too. The harsh way.
Like, wherever you are in life, that's because of the decisions that you made. No matter what happened before you had tragedy or whatever it was, there's millions of people who've had worse things that happen to you that are in a better situation. Mm-hmm. You know, so once you get to that point where you're just like, I'm taking control of my life, and everything that happens to me, good or bad, I'm taking responsibility for it. To me, that's like the ultimate freedom. Because there's stuff that will happen to me right now. And granted, like maybe it's not a positive thing that would happen. I try to find any positivity in that. Good. Because at the end of the day, if this card gets ruined, the card just got ruined. There's no emotion to it. You add the emotion to it. Yeah. So it's up to you.
Oh, I'm crashed. The car gets me.
Yeah. If you want to just live in that emotion, like, fuck, what's wrong, Mike? Just thinking about the Ken Griffey from 5 years ago. Get over it, dog. Get fucking over it, you know? Yeah. Or about relationships or whatever. It's like, you're the one that chose to be with that person. Yeah. You need to wear that. You need to own that. That person didn't end up being a great person. You need to own that you weren't able to see that, you know. For them treating you wrong, they have to deal with that. Then they're going to have to deal with that somewhere in your life. And when I started looking at life like that, instead of being like, why me, like taking control over my life, dude, it's been like like the ultimate freedom.
Oh, 100%. I know that's kind of like the turn I had, myself, of being able to just challenge myself, right? And then stay as disciplined as you can. And then, like I said, just looking for different outlets. Like there's other ways, you know what I mean? Like I look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, okay, what do I want to do? Take control of it. Take it by the reins. You know, how do I want to feel? What do I want to do today? So, no, and I tell you, and I go back even, the magic in the sports cards, like this has been all I think about every day.
That's so tight, dude.
Yeah. So it's been,
and that's one thing that people don't understand too. If there's something that you just like think about every day and you're just like, you just geek out in it, and when you get off work, you do that.
Yeah.
Do that. Figure out a way to make money from that. Even if you're into baseball cards and you're like, well, I don't know how to make money
you
from it.
You can sell dirty shoelaces on eBay.
Dude, you can sell anything, bro.
Dude. Like there are platforms now that are out there for like being a business owner or somebody to make moves. It's out there. It's out there for sure because it's the power of the internet.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't have internet when we were growing up. Now, like you can post something, right? Put something out there and have people like it. I should have worn my Wheezy shirt today, but Wedo, my buddy Wedo, he has these Wheezy shirts and I've been trying to encourage him to get out there and pump that, and you'll be surprised.
So before you started your company, did you envision yourself as a business owner? Did you think that like you could be that kind of person?
Well, I mean, I was involved in baseball, so like I ran our own baseball program. So I mean, that kind of helped, like running my own travel ball team and kind of running their own business and kind of money flows and kind of doing all that. I mean, that being a business person or the owner, running a business, 100%. Like being the manager, 100%. Yeah. But now, like in what, how, but like you just mentioned, find something you like.
Yeah.
And then just build around that, have a vision. I literally drew everything out. I still have the drawings. I would sit in my closet and draw what a shop would look like. I didn't even have a shop.
Yeah.
But I would just draw it out. And we could literally take my drawing and look at the shop and it's identical.
Are you so you're able to like envision something in your head and just see it all?
Oh yeah. But it's the power of thinking.
Yeah.
How you what do you see and just put it to action.
Yeah.
Then you get help. I mean, geez, I grew up in a huge family. My dad had 10 brothers and sisters, and my mom had 11.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Think about it. And they're all like, most of them are remarried with multiple. I mean, they all have kids. So 80 plus cousins.
Yeah.
I mean, you're up there in numbers.
That's wild.
Yeah. So again, there's somebody that knows something to do something. Just connect.
Yeah.
Like, see, what is his passion? What does he like to do?
And find out, where he can mix into it.
Mix it. Yeah, mix it in. And it's kind of how do we all come together and put it all together like a meatloaf.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But it takes somebody to be able to even have that vision, somebody like yourself.
Yeah, no doubt. And then to execute it, to be able to, put pieces in place and to say, okay, let's do it this way.
Yeah. I think something that stops a lot of people is they just haven't seen it happen firsthand. Because it's easy to see it online and see somebody start their company from something and make it, or from nothing to make it something. But if they've never seen their brother, their cousin do it, it's a little harder for them to envision it.
Oh yeah.
And that's kind of the frustrating part about it too, is when I'll talk to people and they'll be like, yeah, I want to start a business, but I don't know how to do this. I don't like,
fear of failure.
It out. Yeah, exactly.
They're just like afraid to fail and to feel like they failed, right? I mean, who wants to feel like that? But I guess you have to like look past it and know that if you give everything you have to it, stuff isn't going to always go right, but just know you can always keep working.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can always keep plugging away. Like I said, for this, I'm going to run it until there's no tomorrow. Like, there's been offers like, oh yeah, what would you want for your business? And this is like, dude, honestly, like for me, this is just something like I'm passionate about, and we can continue to add pieces, whether it be our consignment business, we run our consignment, or we do live breaks online, or, grading or card shop and stuff like that. So just keep adding different pieces to it.
Keep on keeping on, bro.
Yeah. Merch, we have merch too, but we haven't really promoted merch as much.
Mm-hmm.
We've kind of built it out, but not as much like, we're selling it and this is what we're doing, kind of put the branding behind it.
Yeah.
So
is that something that you're going to work on?
Eventually, but as anything, it's taking it in steps, and like my thing is just trying to do things the right way and like the best way, but in a slow down manner, because everything's going fast. You know, everything goes fast, and again, it's not easy. I mean, just from working with just distributors to anything.
Yeah, I could just imagine just traveling that much.
Traveling, yeah. But again, not afraid, right? You're not afraid to do something. And hey, if somebody tells you no, I've been told no a lot of times in my life. Right? Hey, can I be on your team? No, you're too short. Right? I mean, think about it. When you go to the playground, can I be on the basketball team? Who's the last pick, dude?
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
But that shit makes you who you are, dude.
No doubt. But again, it's kind of universal, you know. You know, just keep on keeping on.
Yeah. You know what I like to always tell people is like, you get up and spend 40 hours of your week working some job that you hate. Like, that's enough discipline as it is to take to start your own business, dude. Like, you got it. If you could do this for somebody else, like, you could do it for yourself.
You can. And there's so many tools out there these days. There's so, like, I mean, I could think of, I mean, we haven't even tapped into like YouTube, and there's like so much that, like, if you could just solely focus on one, like obviously we focus on Instagram. Like Instagram is our main platform right now, or where we started. But again, their access is there. You can reach people.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. When can you reach people back in the day?
Yeah.
Napster.
Yeah.
The Napster chat rooms.
That was my shit back in the day, dude, when I used to
sit there on the dial-up internet.
CDs. Yeah.
The dial-up internet. DSL.
Damn, you're aging us a lot, dude.
Yeah.
So, what are some of the other hobbies that you're into besides cards?
Oh, I love to fish.
No way!
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I love to fish.
You I think you know my cousin David, right? David Mason
Oh yeah,
Prep?
for sure.
Yeah.
Bad Fish Cartel.
Bad Fish.
Shout out to Bad Fish Cartel.
Oh yeah, shout out to Preppy.
Yeah, shout out to Bad Fish and his brother Derek.
Yeah,
you got to give his brother Derek a
shout out to Derek, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a fishing motherfucker, dude. He loves fishing.
He's a bass fisherman.
Yeah. So what do you like to fish?
I like bass. I mean, like fishing, but saltwater is kind of like my thing. I like to chase after the. Right now, I just was on a trip it was on 4th of July. I went on 4th of July evening on an overnight boat and caught a white sea bass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, massive white sea bass. I chased that for like 30 years, no lie.
Really?
Dude, every summer out there. Couldn't catch one. Finally caught one.
So where'd you go to?
We caught a boat out in Channel Islands right there in Oxnard. We drove out like 5 hours overnight.
Wow.
Yeah, sleep on the boat. Then you get up and good luck. You know, you're fishing, not catching, so you never know.
Is there a lot of people on the boat?
20. Yeah, so it's super comfortable. But you're out there. We're targeting, white sea bass. That's kind of like the trip of what you're doing.
Got you.
So my next target now is a bluefin tuna.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So that's kind of what I like to do, target fish. Yeah, that's kind of going to be like my thing right now is getting out there and target fish. Again, I don't, in the minimal time I have with, doing the buying and selling, running a shop and doing all that. So that's kind of like my downtime too. Got
you. Yeah. My dad used to do a lot of that kind of fishing.
Oh yeah.
I remember this was before I was even into sushi, dude. They would get like yellowfin or whatever and then go to the backyard and cut it up and then have sashimi. And I'm like, oh, that's gross. And now I'm just like, fuck, dude, I should have been grubbing.
I know how you wish you had that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Actually, my family doesn't eat it. I eat it.
Really?
Yeah. So I have to like get all my clothes off before I come inside.
Oh, because it smells?
Yeah, 'cause I stink.
Hell yeah. Fishing's dope, man.
Yeah.
I just never had the patience for it.
Yeah.
I always would go out with David to go fish and I wouldn't catch shit.
Well, you probably caught a sunburn.
Yeah, definitely. Caught some Z's, bro. I'm like, this shit's boring. Let's go skateboard. Yeah. But that's been my thing lately. I've been skating a lot, dude. Got it. Yeah, I love skateboarding. And then my son, he's like all into skateboarding right now.
So into the moves, and then it helps set the X Games on and all that stuff.
Yeah,
and
the Olympics too.
The Olympics is coming on, and that young X Game rider. They got to do X Game cards. They got to get like some Tony Hawk cards. Actually, you know what they do? They make Tony Hawk cards. Tony Hawk comes out in a brand called Topps, Allen and Ginter.
Oh, okay.
Not mistaken. Yeah, you can get Tony Hawk autos for sure.
Now, what about some cards like that came in cereal boxes?
Those are like, even, you know what's a big one is the ones in the Sports Illustrated magazines.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Sports Illustrated for kids. They used to have like the 4 cards in there. I mean, the Tiger Woods and that goes for 10 grand. Wow. Graded. Yeah. Oh, we got a couple of them. Mia Hamm came through the shop last week. Super cool. They came out of the Sports Illustrated for Kids magazine. But again, what did people do with those?
Yeah. So just fucked them up
all day, or threw them in the trash, or use them for a fly swatter to spank. In my household, they used it for the weapon to spank you. No.
So, can I show you a little bit of what?
Yeah, let's see what you got. You know what? I brought this raw card, a little something. This is actually, I coached this guy.
No way. Where at?
St. Bonaventure High School. So he plays for Team USA, and he's actually going to Stanford.
Wow.
So he plays for Team USA, and Team USA, they're owned by, obviously, Panini. And they give these guys stickers and a whole bunch of stuff. So this is a piece of his game jersey.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah, so they have the game use of his jersey and his autograph. So those are the different things. And then it's numbered. So those are like the 3 points that they're looking for. So obviously the thicker card, so they can put the jersey in there.
Damn, I bet you this makes you feel some way, huh? That you actually know the dude?
Yeah. No, and he came in a couple weeks ago before he left to Summer Ball. And he actually had a whole bunch of cards and he signed them. But this stuff is you pull out of a pack. So pretty cool stuff. Let's see what you got. Right, typical box. I'm gonna tell you what. When I see cards that you had for a while, we look at the box dates.
Yeah.
Okay, so you see how the cardboard is kind of a little broken down a little bit, okay? The cardboard is a little broken down, so this is typical card holders.
There's gonna be some good shit in here. All right, I'm a flex on you real quick. Are you ready?
Oh, it's a cool Alex Rodriguez. Right. Yeah,
I got the A-Rod.
A-Rod rookie.
I got this mustache dude.
Yeah, this is Juan Gonzalez.
See, this is what I was banking on, guys.
Cal Ripken. Yeah, you know what? So this Cal Ripken right here is in the 89, or in 90. So this was like his year 8.
Okay.
Card,
but it's from Kmart though.
It's from Kmart.
And Kmart's not around, so that's got to be rare, dude.
Well, the only problem with this is like, so there was no card sleeve on this one, or was there? No card sleeve. So you see, there's no protection of the surface on something like this. Because what we did is we thought, oh, these are going to protect it. Well, when they rub against the plastic, they scratch the surface.
Oh.
Yes.
This fool has that sleeve. Terry Pendleton. I think my mom went to school with him or something.
She went to CI?
Yeah.
Yeah. TP.
Eric Karros, dude. Yeah. That one's got half the plastic.
Yeah, so it might be worth half the dollars. How cool was it, though? I love this set, the 96 score series.
So crazy, man. I don't know, dude. Oh, shit. Here's the rare one, guys. Are you ready?
Let me take a peek at these.
I'm retiring, guys.
Hideo Nomo. You know, he threw a no-hitter in Colorado.
Yeah.
And it was a big thing. He was a good pitcher.
And then, who's this dude? Is this Nolan Ryan again?
Yeah, it's one of the old school inserts.
Another trash Ripken, dude.
Yeah, Kmart. Dude, you like to shop at Kmart when you're a kid? You're a Kmart shopper?
They were all on the blue light special.
Yeah,
dude.
they were on the end caps there at Kmart. Right there in Oxnard, right here on Channel Island of Ventura Road. Yeah, these are cool cards.
Piazza.
Yeah, one of the earlier Piazza cards. Third year Piazza.
Dude, I haven't looked
you remember
you
remember this guy, Raul Mondesi?
Yeah.
So he's one of the guys that I know like organizations will look at as a player that is like his specimen. Like his size. The dude can throw, can run, can do a little bit of everything. I mean, look at his 1 year. He had 26 homers and 27 RBIs.
Oh, dude, this one's an old one, bro, because it's got the cartoon in the back. It's from 1989, bro.
Who had the longest hitting streak as a Brooklyn Dodger? It's way broken now, I believe. Zach Wheat, 29 games. See, they don't make a lot of cards like this nowadays, but this is what card collecting was about. You can read all this stuff on there. Got you.
I was going to say Babe Ruth, dude. Look at this guy. This dude just looks old-fashioned.
Yeah, that's the Bulldog. That was his nickname. Oh, dude, look at this comic on the back.
Crazy, huh? That's about 10 grand right there, guys. Hit me up if you need it. Another fucking Cal.
Dude, you were a Cal Ripken guy.
I wasn't even a fan, dude. I don't know why I had so many of them.
I mean, the Orioles. You were an Oriole fan, dude. Come on. They haven't won. The Orioles haven't won shoot, probably since then, the 90s.
Another Nolan Ryan Kmart, dude. I got the whole Kmart set, bro. Yeah.
You know what? Let's look at this Nolan Ryan right now. I'm going to look at the value of your Nolan Ryan.
All right, let me see it. I got a lot, dude.
I'm going to take a peek at this Nolan Ryan. Now, I would give it a high of $1.
All right, let's see. $1, guys.
Over under $1.
Oh, my God. This is the whole set.
1990 Kmart.
Featuring 3 exclusive bonus cards, each of Joe DiMaggio. Oh, that dude's Joe DiMaggio. That's that guy, right?
Joe? Yeah.
Hey, you remember Old Man Nick, dude?
Well, you know, Nick, that was your neighbor.
Yeah.
I used to think that when he left that you took his whole collection.
No.
Dude, are you sure?
I think I took the collection before he died.
Okay, but, so he got, this is about $1.25.
Oh, my God.
Maybe.
Hard again.
So Mr. Nick, I wonder what that guy had. Because, you know, I have a few cards my dad said he got from him. And they're from 1934, Bowman.
All right, so let me see. This one's in... Oh, shit, bro. All right. I'm about to fuck your day up right here. Elvis, bro.
Wait, you never know. Let's take a peek at these.
I got Elvis,
Boxcar Enterprises, 1978. This intrigues me.
Star Wars?
Let's take a peek at this.
Fuck with me, guys. I told you I had something,
Let me see.
Dude.
This one intrigues me. 1978 Elvis.
I'm just looking at the ones in the plastic because Ninja Turtles. What?
Oh,
what am I thinking, dude? I hope I got something. I have a lot of stuff, guys.
All right. Well, you know what? It did intrigue me. Again, you can get these are a few bucks a piece. It's a set. It's a promo set. The whole set you can buy for $15.
Ah, dude. Get my fucking hopes up. Look at more Elvis. Grease.
Wait, let me see the Grease. The Grease one's different. Yeah, the Grease one's different.
Grease.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. What are you collecting, dude? I'm telling you one thing. Grease Lightning. It's a teen
Are you ready for this one?
It's Teen Angel. It's Teen Angel. No, that was a classic movie. How many times you watched that movie, dude?
Never. I've never seen it.
You never watched it with your sisters?
No. Saturday Night Fever. I got the whole one, dude. He's upset right there. They're about to go fucking have a fight or something, dude.
I don't know if the Jolly Spirit sold any of these. I don't know.
It gets even weirder. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's see.
Richie, you're such a turkey. Huh? This is what a happy days, dude. Yeah. Happy Days ain't worth shit, dude.
No, dude.
Oh my God. Look at Elvis.
I'm gonna see Happy Days.
Elvis in Cuba.
Is that where he was?
Captain America. These got, look at that. That looks like money right there, dude. Star Wars with the signature.
Okay, so we have some action. There's somebody that put up 2 of the Grease cards up on auction right now.
26 cents.
So
guys.
far.
We're living life.
So far.
Oh my God, dude.
Oh wait, these ones are cool. The Star Wars are different.
Check out those, bro.
All these are different. All these are different. Oh, right here. These are different too. Yeah, Marvel.
91. So guys, I'm striking out again.
This is the fun part, though. I tell you, there's nothing better than this when we get them in the shop and we just are going through this stuff.
What about Casey Jones' sticker?
How many pizzas did he deliver?
I gotta check his stats, dude.
Yeah,
I got the package.
Oh, you're a well-rounded collector, Frank.
I guess so, dude.
1991 Hulk.
Let me see. All right, guys, we got to take a break for our last sponsor, Aeromotive. Piecing together a fuel system for a build can be a difficult task. Luckily, Aeromotive has your back with everything from replacement fuel pumps to fuel systems that will support 3,000 plus horsepower. Aeromotive's engineers have developed a solution for your build regardless of the power level. If you're looking to make a switch over to E85, they have every part that you need to build a system that will be there when you need it the most. Need a custom fuel system for your daily that turn project car? No problem. Maybe you guys want to check out their new line of pumps, the brushless pump line, which is a quieter pump, less heat, and lasts longer than traditional brush motor fuel pumps. And they range from the original A1000 all the way up to 10 gallons per minute. 3,000 horsepower. If anybody has anything like that, please let me know and let me drive it. That would be pretty lit. But probably most people listening are going to take advantage of the Stealth 340. This is Aeromotive's top selling fuel pump, and it fits most factory fuel tanks, and they can handle up to 700 horsepower for EFI systems or 1,000 for a carbureted system. And if you don't know what you need, you can just hit up the customization shop on their website. You can go there and say, hey, I have this, I have the new K-Series V8 or what have you. I need 5 million horsepower. I need the line 3 inches wide, whatever you need. Just hit them up, man, and they'll get it ready for you. And if you're a pro drifter like Matt Field and you're on the break right now and you said, you know what, you're chilling in the garage with all the babes, all the money, all the sponsors, and you're like, you know what we got to do today? We got to refinish this fuel system. We got to revamp it and everything. You just send it over to Aeromotive and join their rebuild program. You send the stuff over, they'll rebuild it, fix it up for you, slap it back in, and when we get back to reality, you can go drifting and do what you do. But big shout out to Aeromotive. Thank you guys for continuing to support Downtime with Downstar and supporting you guys. If you want to use anything from Aeromotive, just use the code DTWD and you get 10% off. Spend $100, save $10. Take that $10, go buy a coffee, and keep on keeping on like Joe Dierte. Now back to the show. So this is Bowman 1990.
Ooh.
Official complete set, 528 cards. Look at that.
All in the set.
I probably never even touched them before, dude. I mean, $5. That's all. The whole thing.
I'm trying to see what this blue border one cost graded. It's a pretty cool card.
Oh, look at! I can already hear it.
What else you got, dude?
Oh shit!
You might have hit the. Look at what do you got there? Let's see.
Shaq Fu, brand new pack.
Is the autograph in here?
I don't know. It could be. Oh, it's not brand new. Oh, here's another one. Basketball.
Let's
rookie exclusive inserts, $199 per pack. If I can get $2 for this pack, I'll be happy because I just get my money back.
Well, not really, because $2 back in the day is like $10 today due to inflation.
Inflation, you're right, guys. I don't have shit in here.
Classic 4Sport. No, I tell you what, you never know. It only takes one. It only takes one. So go ask all your aunts, uncles, cousins, grandpas, neighbors.
Get all the cards, dude.
Just get all the cards.
Desmond Howard.
Oh, he was a Heisman Trophy winner.
92 draft pick. Dude, you know all the info off the top of your head, bro. That's so dope. I have no clue.
So this is the classic 4Sport. You can find like the Derek Jeter and the Shaq. Actually, the Shaq in here goes for pretty good money. All right, and pretty good money, I mean graded like a few $100, which is pretty good money.
Oh, shit. Cal Ripken calling card, bro.
You know what? Next time I see you, I'm going to get you a Cal Ripken t-shirt. 9 call. Look at this. Dude. What? Look at the number's still alive. Do you think it works?
I'm going to call it right now. Hey, can I speak to Cal, please? Yeah. More hockey. So all these are open, dude.
Well, here's a cool part, dude. You collected, dude. You were a collector.
Oh, here we go. Steve, and this one's in a... Steve Gibraltar of the Reds with the signature.
Okay.
And it says, congratulations, you've received an autographed 1995 5-Sport autograph edition card. What do you think that bad boy is worth, dude?
About $3.
Fuck, dude. My wife is just dying right now. Yeah. She is laughing. She's going to make me throw all this shit away.
Well, you know what? Actually, this has a hard case. This could be a coaster.
Ooh. Thanks, Mike.
I'm joking. Let me see. I'm actually just going to... I want to see what this is. 5-Sport.
Oh, my gosh.
5-Sport Classic.
For real, I haven't looked at these since I stole them from Nick.
Because he left open his garage.
He left it open, dude. Oh, okay. I got the good ones right here. Oh, shit. Here it is.
There we go. You got the Griffey. Now you're talking.
Look at this. Ken Griffey, Bazooka, Superstar. Oh, dude, and way more Cal Ripken. Whoa. Look at... That's the whole Griffey right here.
Oh, hey, you know what?
What?
We might have. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. See what one's sold on your Steve card. And I want to.
Don't tell me $10 either, bro.
No. Actually, there hasn't been a sell on in 90 days, but there's some listed right now. There's actually somebody listing this for $15 online.
Oh my god, dude! $15.
All right, let's see your Griffey collection. Griffey's big time collector of people. There's a cool card right here, 92 Donruss.
Ooh, what about? Do you do things like this? Like these?
Oh,
little,
minis. Yeah,
little boys?
yeah. Let me see. Yeah, mini. This came out of the Borden set. Napoleon LaJoy. It's like an insert, like they do the Topps minis now.
Oh, look at this box, dude. This box just looks old, bro. Yeah, this is definitely one I stole from old man Nick. You could tell. Whoa! So this is like the whole set.
No, let me see.
From 87, dude.
Yeah, that. Let's see what an 1987.
So you're hyping me up. 10,000, 20,000,
well,
then 10 cents, 20 cents. That's a big difference.
Big difference in cards.
Yeah.
Topps set. Well, you got to remember when the companies made the cards back, like Topps made these back in the days, right?
Yeah.
We collected all this stuff. But the thing is that these guys just cared about making as many as they can, but not caring in a world of what kind of supply chain or what it could do. Because think about it. Look what everybody's left with now.
Junk.
They call it the junk wax era.
Yeah. There's a bunch of junk in here, dude. 96. This one I got at Big 5 for 119.
Well, the good news is you can't even find a pack under $1 these days.
Oh, well, I could at least make my buck back.
Maybe.
Wait, this one might be brand new still. Oh, shit, guys.
What do you got?
This is brand new.
Let's open it. Let's see what it is. 95 score? Is that what it is?
97.
97 score. It's time to open it up, dude.
You think so?
Oh, dude. Why not?
Ooh, I got 2.
Oh, you scored.
Wait, no, that one's open.
Is it?
Let me see.
Maybe it's just old that it just sealed back up. Maybe they're just so old it is. Dude, these grease cards are cool. Look at what they used to do. How cool is this stuff, though? Like, back in the day. So, trading cards have been through recessions, have been through wars, have been through everything. Look at it. Go back through the years. People are still collecting.
Man, bro. I was hoping I'll have something.
I will give it to you, Frank. You do know how to open a pack, though.
Yeah?
You do.
Well, you probably taught me, bro.
Hey, you know what? I now to think of it, you probably traded me all your cards, dude.
Probably.
And I probably gave you the.
I want my fucking card back. That's mine.
I probably traded you these grease cards for like Derek Jeter cards, dude.
I got hustled, bro.
And I used to say, "Hey, give this."
You ain't got that though.
No, that is nice.
Look at that. That's Clark Kent.
Yeah, that is a nice card.
Man, dude. Bill Swift. I don't know who he is.
Yeah, that's a cool card. So, Frank, when you look at this card, look at like the surface. You'll see like the scratching involved in it. So those are like some of the things like the graders will look at. You see?
Okay, got you.
Yes, those are the things. And then when they look at edging, you're looking at like edging like this. You see how it's kind of like frayed off?
Yeah.
It's not like a super clean cut.
What about like that, dude?
Oh, those are cool cards.
That's technology.
My wife doesn't allow me to look at cards like that too long.
Why?
She says that I'll get
you
dizzy
just
and throw
zone
out.
Oh,
shit. Because you're looking at them like,
stop.
Oh, I'll stare at them all day.
Yeah, I don't have nothing, dude. I have a bunch of those cards. Look at that. Randy Johnson.
Yeah. Those kind of cards that they made, I tell you, there was a set they made with like Michael Jordan, the basketballs.
Mm-hmm.
Super cool set.
No, that's my collection, bro. Nothing, dude. Oh, let me see. This dude.
Yeah, me personally, I don't open packs. I like to buy like boxes of, like if you were like, hey Mike, you came to the shop and taped this all up, you say how much you want for it, and I would just make you like a blind offer.
Like what, $15?
Well, by looking at your boxes, like the box like that, like the cardboard. Yeah.
What about these upper deck?
Great set. The Jeter in there goes for great money.
Let me see.
You're looking like $500 to $700.
Oh man, what about if I gotta peel it off, dude?
Think of the surface of what you're gonna do with the surface.
Oh my god, bro. What about Jose Lima? Is he pretty lit,
Nah,
dude?
I think he got arrested on cocaine charges back in Florida.
Hey, that makes a value, dude. He's rare. Yeah, dude, I don't know, man. Well, it's a fucking bust.
You got a Jason Kidd rookie. He's the new coach of the Dallas Mavericks. Probably goes for like $3.
Oh my god.
I mean, hey, before that though, it was worth 0 under the bed, right?
I guess so. Bright side of things, you just.
Well, here's the cool part. Like, there's cool websites. Like, you literally can send these to the website. It's called like ComC, right?
Yeah.
So shout out to ComC. They do a good job. You send them like a brick like this. We call them bricks, right? Just a log of cards, and they'll go ahead and list them all on eBay for you. They'll do all the work for you. You'll pay like 10 cents a card, but you manage your own store now. So anything after that is your money.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So like if you got a whole bunch of like cards that like I think of this, like something like this is a cool card that somebody might want, but you put it on the platform, which is a billion people, right? There's tons of people on the eBay platform, and you know you'll be surprised on what you can sell on there.
Well, hopefully this one
That's a rookie, Randy Johnson.
is worth a lot because I have like.
Oh well, yeah. There you go. Watch
all
this. Look
of
at
those
that.
ones.
There you go.
We'll
give you a couple.
Man.
No, not at all. Look at this, Randy Johnson.
That would be dope if that one's worth a lot because I got like 10 of those ones.
We'll look what a PSA 10 sells for. You go for $100.
100?
Yeah, PSA 10.
There we go, guys. We did it. We're living
So
life.
think about it. If you had all these PSA 10s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17.
$1,700.
Now, the chances of those being a PSA 10, just based off the side condition.
Oh, my God. So they're like a 3 maybe, huh?
What do you think?
I'd say 3. 3 out of 10.
Okay. I didn't want to give you the number.
But my Master Splinter is pretty.
There you go.
It's pretty crispy.
A lot of that stuff takes off. A lot of that stuff's collect because they don't have a lot of them out there. Like that Ninja Turtle stuff, there's not a lot of people selling them.
April had some big titties, dude, for a cartoon, bro.
That was a cool.
And she always just had like her blouse halfway.
When you were a young kid watching that?
I hope I never jacked off to April cartoons.
Let's see.
Oh, and I got the movie ones too. These are pretty dope, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they're like Princess. Damn, this is weird, dude. I haven't looked at this shit forever.
Bring back memories?
I guess so. I was just hoping that'd be worth something. Norm, I have a bunch of this dude. Norm Charlton.
Yeah, no, he's out.
Shit, he's whack.
Yeah, he's out.
Norm's whack.
Yeah, Norm is out. The only Norm is good as a restaurant.
Shout out to Norm's, dude.
Yeah.
All right, so no more Kmart. We got the Target set, dude.
Target was up and running then, huh? This is what you call the Target sticker collection.
Living life, bro.
See, me being a card collector at heart, like this stuff right here is amazing. Look at Tommy Lasorda. See, take that out, dude. Put that on your mantle. Aren't you a Dodger fan?
I'm just a fan of the logo.
Got it. Rick Monday. Well, I know that you put work into these because you ripped them out of the Target magazine.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, I was investing in my future. Whatever, man. Well, maybe there's something good hidden in here.
There is.
I know I have one card that's in like a case that has like screws and stuff on it. So, and it is a hologram one.
Those are nice.
And it was shaped weird too. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. Because I don't even know.
Die cuts. They're called die cuts.
Yeah.
Yep. 1990 or 1977 Star Wars. See, this is I'll just go through a whole bunch of stuff, cards and different stuff, and just eBay them, research prices, and that's kind of how it got me going.
Oh, dude, I think this is the box, bro.
You found it?
Whole Kmart set, dude.
Ooh, yeah. Let me see those. Let me see what's in those. Playing cards.
Ricky Henderson?
Yeah, unless you have an 80.
I got 4 of those.
No.
Right there.
Deion Sanders in that year was his rookie. They sell pretty good money. Don Mattingly, Kirby Puckett.
Look at these ones, dude.
Oh, yeah. See, those are cool right there. I like those.
Paul Wayner. He's a fucking man. Grover Alexander.
Back in the day, his little picture.
This might be the whole set. 5 of 12.
Let me see them.
Check those out, dude. We're getting there. We're getting close to the gold, guys. Oh, shit. Baby.
The Babe Ruth.
Baby, dude.
No.
I got it. That's it.
That's it.
Has to be. I seen Sandlot. I know what it is. Don't lie to me, Mike.
I'm
You're
gonna
gonna
look.
give me $10 right now.
Yeah, I might for the Baby Ruth.
You're gonna go retire after that one.
No, you know what? I'm a fair guy, and I'll always look at the price in front of you, and we'll make a deal.
I
Let's
got oh, these are sick, actually. What was it? What were these called?
Okay,
like,
the set of that goes for about $15.
Even with baby in it,
yeah,
dude?
the baby goes for $1 with free shipping. So you might have to just put it in an envelope with two stickies.
What about these, bro? These are super cool.
Yeah, let me see those.
I don't know if those are Garbage Pail Kids.
They are. They're stickers though. Do you want to see? I'll show you a price on a Garbage Pail Kid really quick. Let's just show you a price because they do sell for Garbage Pail Kids, PSA.
It looks like my whole collection is garbage.
Did you have fun collecting it?
I probably would have had fun just like looking at them instead of just holding them. Like this Kerry Woodson. I think I would have had a great time staring at this dude instead of just putting him away.
Nasty Nick, okay?
Nasty Nick.
Nasty Nick. If you have a Nasty Nick.
Oh my God.
From, back in the 85.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So that's what I said. As you look through all this stuff, there are pieces and...
Damn. What about this thick-ass girl?
Did they make them back in the day? Was that is that what Kim Kardashian used to...
She had a BBL already, dude. I don't know who she is.
That might have been the original Kim Kardashian.
Wow. All right. This is it.
Cal Ripken.
All those Cal Ripkens, dude.
You know what? I'm starting to think I traded you all my Cal Ripkens for all the Jeters.
I was like, give me
all the Derek Jeters.
Give me all the Ripkens, dude.
And I'll take all the Derek Jeter rookies.
Oh, these are pretty cool.
Yeah, Flair.
See, I always thought like the hologram ones.
Me too.
Were the joint.
Me too. And they went on a big stretch of not making them they call it like the foil now.
Yeah.
So they gotten back to that, and those are the values of the cards have gone up. See, like this one, how they made it. Like if you look at this one, has that foil that.
Yeah. Ooh.
Let me see.
Look at that one, dude.
Oh yeah, that's another sticker. Brooke Jacoby. He's a local guy.
Really?
Ventura College.
No way.
Yeah, I went to Ventura College, dude.
Wow.
Began. Let's see. Was traded. Nothing on his. Yeah, Brooke Jacoby. He's Terry Pendleton's buddy.
Oh, okay. I have Barf root beer.
Yeah.
New pork.
It's a sticker collection from some.
I like these though.
Here it is. Here it is. Yeah, me too. I do like those too. 91 tops.
I don't think these are Garbage Pail Kids, are they?
Mm-hmm. But they're like in. Let's see, garbage.
91. This is crazy. I tried, guys. I tried.
Yeah.
We ain't got shit. I just
I'm
got.
gonna look at more of these stickers for you. I'm gonna jot this down and save it. All right.
All right,
I'm gonna
sure.
put these. I got a few things in my thing. I'm gonna research for you as I go back.
Once we get out, dude, you can take a look at these, and this Princess Leia one. I got a good feeling about this one though.
Me too.
It's number 152.
Star Wars Princess Leia. Let's look at that.
Crazy, guys. That's cool though, man. This is cool that you found your niche.
Yeah, and on top of that, just like there's so much to it and a lot more detail to it, you know, and not just like when you talk to people like what sports cards or trading cards, like what, but like to know like exactly like what is the card, how, you know, and what is the rarities of them.
Yeah,
you know, because we can look at all these cards and say they made millions of them, but we can look at others and say, oh shoot, that's a cool card.
Well, they definitely made 1 million Cal Ripken cards, dude.
Well, you probably have half the collection, so you can start controlling the market.
Oh, I should, huh?
You can start cornering the market.
Dude, I don't even remember watching him or carrying. I don't know why I had so many of him, dude. It just...
Yeah, Princess Leia graded cards go for... they still sell. Like PSA... obviously, there's not going to be many PSA 10s.
So having like the whole collection...
Yeah, here's a Princess Leia sticker one.
Uh-huh.
But it's a 9. And this is what they're at.
Oh, 50,000. I have to have at least 150,000 in here.
You gotta go. We go through them, and it's just going through card by card and just looking through. Starting with the sets, obviously, you just start like this is your set, so you'll start with like your basic number, 1991, and then just put like card number, whatever it is, or put in Raphael or card 92 or 93, and just put them in, and you'll see within the marketplace what cards sell for and what people are offering them for.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I started. Like, no book, no college needed. You
Good
know what I mean?
Shit, dude.
eBay.
Hell yeah,
eBay
man.
hunting.
I love it, dude. I love to see, new businesses pop up, dude. When I saw Sarah post you up, I was like, hell yeah, man.
I appreciate that.
I got to get Mike on and talk about it, dude. And hopefully people listening right now, maybe they got some cards hidden away. They didn't think there was any value to them. Maybe they got like $15 chilling. They never knew they had it.
You never. That could be a new meal at McDonald's these days.
There you go, bro. Fuck, that's crazy, Mike. Well, Mike, I wish you the best, dude. Best success with your business, and hell yeah, bro. I'm stoked for you, man.
I appreciate you having me on, and the time, and just us, like I said, just chatting it up,
of course,
reliving
dude.
some of our memories with the Hathaway family too.
It's wild. Huh?
Yeah.
Shout out to Jared and Megan, dude.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Craig, Pops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rest in
good,
peace,
good
Mark,
family.
dude.
Yeah. Rest in peace, everybody.
Big.
And just enjoy the day. That's kind of our thing right now. Is just kind of like press forward and let's all eat together, right?
Hell yeah,
let's
dude.
all eat together, man.
I love it, man. Well, let's dedicate this episode to your brother, man.
Appreciate that, Frank.
And of course, dude, and big shout out to you. And guys, if you need to get some cards graded, let them know where the address is.
Yeah,
Camarillo, right?
Yeah, Camarillo, 4045 Via Pescador in Camarillo. Like I said, if you want cards to get into cards, if you just want to learn about cards, stop by. If you already have inventory, we can appraise that. We can grade it for you. And then if you just want to sell it, we're one-stop shop in the card industry.
Dude, hell yeah. I got to swing by, man. I want to check out the shop.
Yeah, let's do it. 4045 Via Pescador, Camarillo.
And the Instagram again?
Marks, MARX _cards, CARDS.
Dope.
So Mark's Cards.
All right, guys, and we'll have it listed below. Make sure you guys check them out if you're locals. And you do got something. I'm taking 10% of it because please help me out, guys. I'm just bummed out. I didn't got shit.
Hey, go get them next time.
There's always next time.
There's going to be a next Beanie Baby Day.
All right, guys, this is Downtime with Downstar, episode 227, and we're out. Peace.